Well, the NBA season might be over. A season which saw Nikola Jokic win his third league MVP in a 4-season span. But that doesn't mean Jokic is finished with his reign of dominance. He just took his act overseas to the Paris Olympics, where Nikola has just led Serbia to the semifinals of the medal round. The latest bit of ridiculousness by Jokic, a meaty little stat line of 21 points, 14 rebounds, 8 assists, 4 steals, and 1 block. Oh yes, and the game-winning shot in overtime. And did I mention that Serbia trailed Australia by 24 points in this basketball game before ultimately getting it into overtime, where Jokic absolutely took over? Serbia was actually in line to get the win in regulation, though, before Patty Mills crept this game-tying shot over the outstretched arm of Jokic with 1.4 seconds remaining. And after one missed desperation shot, this game was headed into an extra session where Australia seized control. In fact, they were up 90-87 with 2 minutes and 12 seconds remaining when Jokic went off, getting a block, steal, and an assist in the final 2 minutes to supplement his 2 baskets with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to put Serbia up 1, and then this fall-away jumper with 25 seconds left to seal the game for his Serbian squad. And with Jokic and Serbia officially through, waiting for them in the semis will be, fresh off of their 35-point dismantling of Brazil, yet another game against the American juggernauts, led by none other than LeBron James. A guy Jokic has sunned in the last 2 straight playoff matchups. It will be Serbia's 3rd crack at the US in the last few weeks, and the previous 2 have not gone well for the reigning NBA MVP and LeBron's daddy. Serbia will be massive underdogs, of course, in this 3rd matchup, and in all likelihood will fail to reach the gold medal game due to the seeding in this knockout round. But these Olympic Games have done absolutely nothing but reinforce the fact that Jokic is, clear and away, the best player on planet Earth, and it doesn't matter what league, continent, or in what hemisphere he is currently playing. Jokic is now averaging 19 points, 12 rebounds, 7 assists, and 3 steals in these Olympic Games. He is top 3 in all 4 of those statistical categories. And again, none of this should be coming as any kind of a surprise to any of you paying attention to Jokic's exploits in the NBA over these last 4 seasons, when he pretty realistically should have won 4 straight MVP awards. This last year marked the 4th consecutive season in a row that Jokic led the league in value over replacement, box plus minus, win shares, and player efficiency rating. The king of advanced metrics, Nikola Jokic, is also your all-time leader in league history in win shares per 48 minutes, player efficiency rating, and box plus minus already, and he's just 29 years old. While he plays a game that is, how do I say this, not predicated on athleticism, meaning his game should age fairly gracefully. And he isn't just all about the advanced metrics, mind you. We're talking about a guy averaging 26 points per game for his last 4 NBA seasons while shooting 59% from the field during that time, and has finished top 4 in both assists and rebounds for the last 2 consecutive seasons. Oh, and that is while upping his scoring to 30 per game over the last 4 postseason runs he has made, spanning over a 47-game sample size. And while personally, yes, I hate the advanced analytics movement, since in many instances the mass media and cesspool social media platforms are quick to pleasure themselves to other advanced ratings while using the perceived inefficiency of other all-time greats as a way to attack their legacies. For some reason, though, these same individuals are quick to dismiss what Jokic has accomplished. On the defensive end, that is. Yes, while I don't have any delusions about Jokic's level of contributions on the defensive side of the ball, yeah, what I'm saying here is he isn't an elite defender in my estimation, but not so fast. If we are reading the advanced analytics tea leaves, in this most recent 2023-2024 NBA season, Jokic finished 5th in net defensive rating behind only Rudy Gobert, Victor Wembanyama, Naz Reid, and Andre Drummond. While Jokic was 2nd in defensive win shares behind only 4-time Defensive Player of the Year Rudy Gobert, and Nikola led the league in defensive box plus minus above Victor Wembanyama in the 2 spot. Man, is there anything this guy can't do? Well, now he can see if he can orchestrate the biggest upset on the international stage of these Olympics when he goes up against a team headlined by a few guys he has owned over the last few years, as Jokic is 12-1 head-to-head against the LeBron James and Anthony Davis-led Lakers in their last 13 meetings, which includes 2 postseason matchups. Luckily for Bron, though, he is going to be nestled in ever so gently around the cozy confines of an unbeatable super team. And as we know, that is where he feels most at home. The USA will need to go through Serbia, then more than likely a German squad, which did push the Americans in a little pre-pool play tune-up game a few weeks ago. But if one thing is certain with a LeBron James-led can't-miss proposition, it's that absolutely nothing actually is certain with him.